Hi everybody, happy July 4th weekend. I'm Bob Trezise. I'm President and CEO of Lansing Economic Area Partnership, LEAP, which works on economic development issues and projects for Greater Lansing, Michigan. And welcome to our LEAP Weekly, where we talk about economic development news. And I want to kick off today by showing you a couple neat things. These are both from the Lansing State Journal. And the Lansing State Journal is a tremendous partner in distributing information and knowledge about economic development efforts here in the Lansing area. We are really lucky to have this newspaper here. And these were in last Sunday's State Journal. One is a tremendous section about the 100th birthday of Auto Owners Insurance, which is a Fortune 500 insurance company. They've been here in Lansing for 100 years as of last weekend in June. And this is a spectacular insert that was in the State Journal. And it's a nice opportunity from LEAP, from all of our 71 CEOs and mayors and township supervisors and county administrators to say thank you to all of the teams and all of the history of Auto Owners Insurance. Our region would be entirely different if it weren't for Auto Owners Insurance. To have a Fortune 500 national headquarters like this in our region is truly another example of why we're Global Lansing. And so they have thousands of employees here. They're expanding even further. These buildings are incredible in Delta Township. And we want to say thank you to Auto Owners Insurance. I also want to note that in the State Journal was their quarterly Transforming Lansing Economic Development section. And this is a tremendous piece. There are many really fascinating and great pieces in here. There's a number of articles about LEAP. One is Silicon Valley of Particle Acceleration. Well, that is us, and that is what LEAP is leading the way on, building around the MSU cyclotron today and the FRIB tomorrow, building an industry, the #1 industry in North America around that kind of technology. And well, there happens to be a really good Greater Lansing is Going Global article by yours truly, and there's a lot of other really fun articles in here as well. So I urge you to check out the Lansing State Journal, and in particular the Transforming Lansing section. Just a couple other quick notes before we all take off and enjoy our July 4th holiday. On Friday night, July 1st, is the third Arts Night Out, sponsored by the Arts Council of Greater Lansing. These are really fun and great events that have lots of artwork and artists, and celebrate with maybe beer or your favorite beverage in really key strategic areas of the Greater Lansing area. This one happens to be in Old Town and kicks off right after work on Friday evening, July 1st, so go check that out. I also want to give a big shout out to Michigan State University's Product Center, and they unveiled a new Food Product Innovation Center yesterday during a day-long event. This is over off of Jolly Road in Alladin Township, right across the street from Okemos High School on I-96. And this is a building that Michigan State University has bought. LEAP helped the MEDC and the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development bring in $1 million as seed money. The EDA has contributed several $million dollars. Michigan State University, naturally, several $1 million. And we have a little ways to go yet, but this building is going to be very important for our agricultural industry in the entire state of Michigan. And it's really another coup for us, though, here locally. This building offers machinery that can help stage 2 agricultural firms fill orders that they normally maybe wouldn't be able to when they're trying to prototype something or when they get a big order. So this is, there's a number of other uses as well. A company can come in and use it from 3 to 10 days, rent out the facility, and use the wide variety of very sophisticated agricultural equipment that is in here to produce a certain product. Now Brent Forsberg has created the food district around it, and then LEAP, with all of those partners, is going to try to recruit agriculture-related businesses to that specific area and to our entire region who may see this building and the machinery and Forsberg's food district as real enticements, a cluster, if you will, area for agricultural development. So it's a one-of-a-kind in the entire Midwest, and it's really makes us have a competitive advantage when trying to grow the agricultural industry. So congratulations to the Food Product Center, and as usual to President Simon at Michigan State University. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Chris Sell, Chair chairman and founder of 501. That's 1 minute after 5. This is an incredible program. 31 corporations are involved, over 200 interns from those corporations, and then they are brought to parties, basically events, festivals, in key urban strategic areas of our region to celebrate not only the job, the hope for a job and the internship and the great culture of these corporations, but also to celebrate the place. As we all know, recruiting talent and getting talent to stay here these days is not just about the job, but it's about the place as well. And so this is a terrific initiative that's put forward. LEAP plays a very key support role in it. And last night it was held in combination with the 3rd anniversary of the Hatching, which is our monthly business pitch competition straight out of Boston or San Francisco. It's that high quality and that caliber. They have literally awarded tens of thousands of dollars and more than that, really, to scores of businesses over the last few years. And these businesses have gone on to create many jobs and products and services. So it's been a very, very fruitful partnership between Spartan Innovation and Neo Center and LEAP in putting that together. And last night, the two were combined at Lansing Brewing Company in downtown Lansing to see hundreds of such a diverse group of 20-somethings with our corporations, with our business pitch competition happening. It was really a magical moment, and I congratulate and thank all of those who are involved in that booming new entrepreneurial ecosystem that is making us a new global Lansing. And finally, we had a great moment with the Michigan Economic Development Corporation this week. We held a major academy, a training session all morning long for our local economic development partners and more. We had a nice room of folks who all have quite a nice competitive advantage. And for 3 hours, we met with a variety of national consultants, site selection consultants, learning how to do our site searches better, how to work better, getting blunt impressions and opinions and advice from these national consultants. It was extremely rewarding, and again, I want to thank a grant from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation and for Southwest Michigan First, actually, for setting up this program as well across the state. We had the largest attendance, I believe, of anyone in the state of Michigan this week during these programs. There was a lot to learn and a lot of interesting observations. They were very impressed with the downtown area, that it was so clean and so many new buildings renovated and looking good. And they had some good tips for us as well, what we need to do into the future. And their number one tip is we have to have more people. We've got to attract and grow our population even more bigger and more rapidly, which is certainly spot on advice. So I'm very proud that LEAP was able to put together this academy for all of our local partners. Hey everybody, with that, I'll cut you loose and have a wonderful and safe July 4th holiday.